Okay, so Dodge is making their sports car. What is it? The Challenger and the Charger, the electric version. They're giving you the option that you could turn it on. It makes it sound like a motor, so you'll hear the deep, you know, purr
Rumble.
of
Yeah.
a rumble, a purr of a big motor, big engine motor. Now, when electric cars first came out, I made a silly prediction off. It was before podcasting, obviously, but it was one of these things. I go, they're so quiet that they're going to say it's dangerous. They're going to make them put a noise in them,
They did.
so you hear them coming. Again, locomotives, when they go by, sometimes you'll hear them and they're almost quiet because those aren't really being propulsed by a diesel motor. That's just charging the batteries, and the batteries are what's keeping them going. So sometimes they're running without a motor. It doesn't need it. Batteries are fully charged, and those big trains are going on just the electric motor, and they're quiet. But if they get to an intersection, they're blowing a big loud horn, so you don't have to worry about them being quiet. But I would say, I did say then, and I say now, if everybody's riding around in quiet cars, blind people are screwed. You know what I'm saying? So I've been predicting.
If they're riding in those cars and they have autonomous driving, they might not be, because they could just get in them.
That's true, but even their autonomous car probably should be making a noise. I predicted that they would say at some point, we need to make these cars make noise. That's been my prediction. But I'll be honest with you, it's been longer than I thought. I thought it had already happened by now. I would have thought by now they would say, okay, we got to make these things make noise.
They do. They I don't know why you say they don't. They do make noise.
What does it sound like?
If you get in like a Prius, they make a whirring sound on purpose.
How loud?
It's not very loud. It's loud enough that a blind person obviously would know that the car's coming.
Well, somebody went by the other day on there's about 3 or 4 or more. They may be mixing them up. 3 or 4 more of the Musk cars. What do you call them?
Teslas.
I couldn't hear them.
I don't know about the Teslas, but some of the other ones that's been around longer, I know for a fact they make noises on purpose.
I have driven a Prius, and you're right, it did make a noise. It wasn't a motor noise, but it not far from it. You're right. And in fact, the gasoline motor was pretty quiet.
Yeah.
I was impressed with that car. I'll be honest with you. I was impressed with the Prius. I would not mind having a hybrid. If they're good enough for locomotives, they're good enough for me. But